Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. It's time. There's a specific message that wants to come through for you. So as usual, you have 4 different piles that you can choose from. This pick a card reading is kind of a continuation of the last video that I posted this morning. So if you haven't watched that, be sure and check that out as well. But for your pick a card message, if you're drawn to doorway number 1, this is a purple amethyst. Doorway number 2 is an amazonite. Doorway number 3 is a green apatite. And if you are drawn to doorway number 4, this is a carnelian crystal. So what is it time for? Maybe it's time for you to hear this. All I know is they said it's time. So it's time. Choose your pile and let's get started. Group 1. Hey, Group 1. Okay, it's time. Your message. It's time that you hear this. So the purple amethyst. I'll put this over here. And, okay. What do we want to start with? I think we want to start with this one. Message from your spirit guide, more specifically. Okay. When you heal the past, you will fix tomorrow. So healing starts with, healing within. The number 8 might be significant for you as well. This green is a heart healing color. So there's an opportunity for you to open your heart and heal it and invite the higher frequency unconditional love into not only your heart space, but to love yourself, to honor yourself, to recognize yourself, and to align with this higher aspect of yourself. The more you choose to heal the past, the better actually you're going to feel. So let me put this here. Healing actually is easy if you just simply open up to it, and there are so many different channels and sources on the internet right now that provide opportunities for healing. It's sticking. Interesting how Stargate heart, and I was just talking about the heart chakra. Okay, so more specifically, group 1, if you chose this pile, your heart chakra is opening. This is the portal to all the other higher levels of consciousness. So, confirmation. It's unlocking generosity and unconditional love and support for you. It's also going to allow you to connect with your spiritual family, your spirit guides, and others on the other side. If you choose, keep in mind that you're not forced to connect with any kind of spirit. It's something that you choose to open up to. So for all of you, any of you who might be feeling lost in the world right now or scattered, there's a reason for this. If you're looking for guidance or support, open your heart and ask for a sign. Your spirit guides will start communicating with you. Spirit guides could be anything. So if you resonate with a particular frequency or an angel or a master, like ascended master, they're most likely part of your spiritual team just waiting for you to reach out and connect. I think, was that an AT&T commercial? That's funny how that just popped into my head. Okay, so this divine door, morning memory. Okay, even this divine door is talking about healing. Its healing gift runs a destined course, the morning dawn, your inspired source. Okay, meditate under the sun. So you have probably a strong connection with the sun. When you spend time safely in the sun, you probably are also receiving activations and downloads from the sun. And when you meditate with it, it's something that needs to be experienced. It's not necessarily anything that I can describe. You may also resonate with Ra or Isis. There was another one that I had in my brain, but I completely it just kind of went away. We can just start here. This is a simple message. Okay, sounds good to me. So what does the Astro Matrix want to share with group number 1? Wow. You have the power to make yourself happy. Align with the divine. Right? Align with the divine. Universal abundance. So you have the Emperor and Aries, and I want one more tarot card. I kind of want this other one, but I'm not really sure if we need it. How about this one? So the earth is your anchor. It keeps you grounded. So planting bare feet on the earth will be very healing for you. Water can be programmed to heal you if you choose to activate your water with healing frequencies. The Emperor is asking you to create a daily routine so that you can heal, take care of yourself. Open your heart, connect with the earth, the sun, and your spirit guides will start sharing more energy or even frequencies with you. Honestly, so even these are saying when you take the time to, if you can't put your bare feet into the earth, that's okay, but hold the intention, go out in the morning sun, put your bare palms on the ground, the dirt, the grass, or your feet, and sit there and then visualize on top of your head your crown chakra opening up and activating the sun and allowing the sun to send you downloads, frequencies, healing codes, healing vibrations. Because they're all there to help to empower you to take the next step, to move forward. Okay, so there's a healing journey that you're on or that you've been on, and this is the message just for today to remind some of you that sometimes healing doesn't just happen instantaneously. Sometimes we have to actually put ourselves through those steps physically, emotionally, consciously, and open up and ask for the healing, ask for the light codes, ask to be happy. Okay, and then I think I want this one. Romance. Okay, so you've got Cupid here. Right, open your heart with love. Honestly, if you even practice this technique today or any day, group number 1, you're going to have an awe-inspiring experience. You're going to feel unconditional love, the love of the angels, or whatever frequency is easiest to connect with you. Keep in mind that spirit guides have to lower their vibration to even interact with the earth. So I think yours are calling you to increase your frequency and at least meet your spirit guides halfway, or meet the sun halfway. Something is definitely opening up and healing your heart. So you might start to cry when you're doing this practice, but allow yourself to cry because this is your body healing itself. Emotions that might be stuck in you are just waiting to be released. So I hope that you will allow for yourself to have this experience. If not today, then perhaps tomorrow. The opportunity will still be there waiting for you whenever you're ready to choose. Okay, group 1, it's time. So I hope you enjoyed your message. If you did, as usual, do click the like button. It helps to support my channel. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose Amazonite crystal, Spirit guides say it's time. So this message is waiting for you to receive it. So let's look at your cards. I don't think I want that one yet. I want to start with this one. You came to serve. So you might be experiencing some sort of change in your life, but you came into this earth experience to serve. So some of you probably are in the service industry already, or maybe you serve others through relationship. Yeah, I feel like there's a bigger message coming through for you. So let's look at your other card. Higher heart activation. Interesting, the pile 1 also had a heart activation with this dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Oh, is this a message to let you know, group number 2, that you have satisfied your karmic relationship patterns? Especially for those of you who feel like you need to be with another because you feel like you need to heal them or help them or save them or vice versa. The karmas have been cleared, and so your heart is now activated. You no longer necessarily need to have that personal one-on-one experience. Now, of course, this isn't for all of you, but for many of you, there's a higher purpose here. So you learned your lesson, and now it's ready for you to rise. Step into your power. So spiritual power, intuition, manifestation. Right, stepping into your power. Even the number 35, part of your life purpose, group number 2, is to create your own changes based on what you're feeling, your frequency. And you may not realize this yet, but if you have 3 in your birthday numbers, or maybe your life path is 3, you're meant to be a creative, intuitive expression of love, perhaps. A stranger's grace. The message here says, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. And assertion, the sun in Aries. Well, the sun just went into Aries the other day, didn't it? Ego assertion. So this message is saying it's trying to bring your awareness to how your ego might be trying to force a relationship with a person or a situation, because the ego always wants to be in control. The ego always wants to have more power over the situation. But this is asking you or letting you know that you can surrender the ego because there is something better. There's a higher purpose and a higher frequency kind of love experience that is awaiting you, but you haven't found that yet. But if you're still fixated on certain individuals or people in your 3D reality, if you're still fixated on manifesting a certain person, then you might continue to experience assertion or aggression from the other individual. It's the best way that I can interpret this. So something to think about. You have a choice point. You can activate your higher heart and just simply start allowing yourself to have better experiences. Your karmas have already been healed and released. So, of course, if you want to continue to attract karmic attachments, then that's totally up to you. In fact, this might be the message here saying be careful not to attract or manifest another karmic person, another karmic relationship. And you have the power to choose. The difference is you just open your heart and allow the same kind of frequency of love or admiration that you emanate to find you. And then trust in the universe, that the universe will send you people who match your frequency. But if you're asking for something, you're really just asking for another lesson. So, something that was very, very necessary to say, something to think about. So, what does the Astro Matrix want to say to group number 2? It's time. It's time to heal. It's time to move forward towards better things, better situations, better people, better experiences. 8 of Wands. Wow. The Fool. Your path is shifting. Whenever I see these cards, I always feel like Spirit has just pushed your reset button. But Spirit technically is you. It's your higher self. I feel like you've just completed a cycle, even. A bigger cycle, a phase in your life that was teaching you about relationships, connections, synchronicities, or what some people call now entanglements. But this is fast-moving energy asking you, well, to surrender to your higher power. Surrender to your higher heart. Allow it to open up, allow it to be healed. Because there is definitely something better, more worthy, that is waiting for you to recognize that. So, group 2, what more? Whenever I see this card, I'm thinking of the 0-point field, like something pushed your reset button. So the 8 of Wands, wands are fire. It's excitement, it's inspiration, it's physical movement, action. And so this is saying, along with the birds, the bluebirds, there's a new conversation that is waiting for your higher heart to open up and communicate with. And something just said, this is for the birds. But look, even here you've got the eagle. You have balance, yin, yang. So just something for you to think about. You can allow a higher heart activation. Here, I'm going to pull this one. There is a much higher way of loving unconditionally that is available to you. But it's something that you also have to choose to align with. Now you've got the Sun in Virgo. Okay. Your daily routine, the number 6. Okay. You know what, group 2? There's a subliminal message here. Subliminal to you, but to me, I read code. Something is shifting in your relationship patterns, and it started in January, and it's going to continue through September or the end of August, whenever the Sun enters Virgo. So even more so recently with the Sun entering Aries, although you began a cycle in January, it's really just asking you to watch your ego, what you're trying to assert or force, especially if you were born with Venus in Aries. It makes you just want to assert relationships without even really thinking about them. So maybe take some time to slow down and reconsider who you wish to share your time, your energy, your space, your heart with, because you might still be attracting relationships that will trigger you to heal. You might still be attracting people, relationships that will trigger you to activate your higher heart. So keep in mind, this is a general message, and I'm feeling like some of you are at a lower frequency and some of you are at a higher frequency. when you just stop asserting relationships or forcing it onto other people without thinking about it, you might still continue to choose more lessons in the area of relationships. Others of you have completed a higher heart activation, and so you should be starting to become aware of the fact that you attract karmic relationships that aren't necessarily pleasant ones. So the more you keep wishing or trying to force, the more lessons you're going to bring yourself. You see what I mean? So this is something very specific that your spirit guides wanted you to hear today. And so some of you aren't even aware of yourself or what you're doing by how you're choosing. So some of you are mirroring your needs onto other people. And it's important for you to know that other people don't necessarily know what you need. But if you think that someone or something in particular can give you what you need, then you're just going to have another experience to learn from. But you can choose to activate your higher heart and rise above the situation and be a little more methodical about the energy of the other and how much you really want to entangle yourself with their frequency. Wow. Okay. Group 2. Sudden and unexpected beginnings and shifts are probably also happening within your heart too. So you might be experiencing heart palpitations and those sort of things, but this is just because your heart has its own higher intelligent consciousness. It's communicating with the higher realms. And this is also something that maybe you weren't aware of already, but now you are. Something to think about. Okay, group 2s, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do click the like button, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 3. If you chose the Apatite crystal, welcome to your pick a card reading. Well, the first pick a card reading for today, this is a simple message. Spirit guides are saying it's time. But it's time for what? Let's find out. I want to start with your spirit guides message. Group 3. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Very important message. The number 41 might be significant for you, or the number 5. You have the ability to affect your own destiny, depending on how you choose, what you choose to align with, to think about, to feel, to experience. You can change the path that you're on and also change the destiny, the path, right? Okay. What you're destined to experience. That's a cool message. Okay. Karmic board clearing. Wow. Energetic clearing. Wow. Okay. Energetic clearing. Rewrite your story. Live your truth. Honestly, I feel like these messages for you, group number 3, are from your spirit guide saying that your frequencies and your energetic blueprint, I don't want to call it a blueprint. The natal blueprint is what you were born with, but I feel like this message is saying you have cleared out and transformed and transcended and cleared all of your frequencies, your energy, possibly even throughout all timelines, dimensions, realities. And so there's a message coming through for you saying, it is now time for you to rewrite your story and live your truth. And this is how you will affect your own destiny. Right now even. Wow. I'm going to leave these down here at the bottom of the screen. Wow. Okay. Healing light. But how many of you actually know what your truth is? What does truth mean to you? Okay. So you can start rewriting your story and affect your own destiny by creating a daily gratitude list. Start repeating all the things that you're grateful for. I'm going to move these over just a little bit. Being grateful for your experiences, the past. I really do feel like it's time for you to move on, move forward. You're shifting. If you haven't already watched the other videos that I've released this morning on YouTube, if you're interested in higher consciousness, new earth, energy frequency, those sorts of things, be sure and check out those videos as well. Your divine door, the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. This popped into my mind yesterday, and I was thinking, I know this comes from a divine door card. So you, group number 3, are the sacred lotus, compassion in action. Open up your heart, which is your spirit's jewel. Rewrite your story. You're free. You don't have to stay stuck in those memories or those timelines or those emotions or the physical illness or the mental illness. You don't have to stay stuck. And really the way to rewrite your story is to just start changing your thoughts. Reprogramming. So who is it? It's Joe Dispenza, I think. There's another channel that teaches that sort of stuff that's related to him, I think. Anyway, you might already be interested in reprogramming your own thoughts. In a way, your spiritual vessel, which is technically your human body and your organs and your tissues and everything that comes with it, all of this can be reprogrammed into a story that you prefer. It's kind of like Star Trek, right? When you choose, you want to use the holodeck. You can write a story, this is what you want to experience, and you can actually do this in real time, in real life too. Wow. Okay, so group 3, I feel like many of you are very connected already with this healing energy, but maybe you weren't aware of the fact that you have cleared this karmic board. Maybe it's a reminder for some of you to choose that or to realize that and just push your own reset button. Say, it is now my intention, all the karmas are cleared. And start rewriting the story you would much rather be living in this lifetime. It's definitely something that you can do. In fact, this is the story of my life over the last 10 years. And I completely changed my reality, my energy, what I'm experiencing. There's 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. Let me go like this. You have the power to heal yourself and heal your mind, but okay, so the King of Wands, it's almost like this. If you start looking at your body, your mind, your emotions, your physical body as like a computer, you can reprogram all of it. You don't have to be stuck in karmic patterns. You can rise above it, but you can't avoid it. It's something that needs to be nurtured or tended to. You can reprogram everything that you're experiencing. But yeah, you might want to check out those other channels that help you to reprogram yourself. And this is something that's a daily practice and routine. And it's not something that, well, let me put it this way. When you actually start having the intention to reprogram your thoughts, even, that's kind of where I started, because I realized I didn't really enjoy my thought process anymore, and I started just really interacting with it and watching my thoughts and noticing the ones that were keeping me stuck. And then I started to consciously change that and and negate that thought and then replace it with a different one. It took me a year to reprogram my habitual thinking brain. So I'm not saying it's going to take you that long. What I'm saying is it is possible for you. If you chose this pile, if you're watching this, you can start now. You can start today and just start reprogramming your mind, and you'll soon see that your life begins to change. You'll start attracting better quality experiences, definitely better quality of mind and thinking. Right. But it's also important for you to take responsibility for yourself. You have to force yourself to do this because nobody else. Well, I guess you could go to somebody else. You could go to a hypnotist, I suppose. Ask them to reprogram you. Or you can simply do it on your own with your own intentions. You can rise above your current situation. Everything. So whatever you're experiencing right now, group number 3, you have the ability to affect your destiny. Your destiny. It didn't come out right. So especially if you call out to angels or spirit guides and ask for help or guidance, you can call upon the Ascended Masters, ask for help. Even recently, I posted a video on my channel that said, it's okay to ask for help. And what's interesting is like maybe 20 people looked at it, and I'm like, seriously? So I guess nobody needs help on the planet. Maybe I'm the only one that stops and looks up at the sky and asks for help. So all you have to do is ask for it. Ask to connect. Start paying attention. You can change everything. You can heal everything in your mind, your body, your emotion, your experience, your life, your 3D. You will affect your own destiny too. Okay, so compassion in action towards you. You are your own compassion in action. Okay, so group 3, you have the power to change everything about you. You may not believe that you do, but you do. If you're hearing this message, if you're seeing this pile, you have the power to change everything. So, okay, these are the messages your spirit guides are really wanting to bring through for you today. So I hope you are all well, and I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If you did, please do click the like button. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, pile number 4. If you chose a Carnelian crystal, welcome to your messages today. Well, this is pick a card reading number 1. Spirit guides say it's time. So there's a very specific message coming through, waiting to come through for you. So it's time for what? Let's start with, I want to pull these, spinning the divine door here. I want to start with this one. True love can never really be lost. Well, because you are love, you're part of the oneness. You're part of the collective consciousness. Right. It's the true form that can never really be lost, but maybe many people have forgotten it or aren't feeling it or are separating, or some people just simply choose not to. Wow. So you have Anunnaki spirit guides helping you go through a frequency shift. If you open up your heart, you can receive information from the Anunnaki. There are probably other light beings that are part of your guides and your spiritual team too. But it's up to you to open your heart to retrieve information to help you with this next phase and cycle of your life. Okay, so your spiritual path is changing. Wow. So there's spiritual path, spiritual energy, universal energy. Honestly, right now, Mercury is transiting Pisces, which is allowing many of us to attune to something higher. that unconditional, the oneness, something psychic or clairvoyant even. And so you too, if you choose, can connect with Anunnaki. If you don't resonate with the Anunnaki, then I feel like this is part of your soul. This isn't part of your soul family. Actually, maybe it is. Something is trying to tell me that it seeded you. And I don't usually come through with these messages, but today I am. So you were originally seeded, created by the Anunnaki. So technically they're your family of origin, of initiation. And Anunnaki, from what I understand, are some of the extraterrestrial beings that created the humans, or a version of the humans on the planet. And if you're interested in that topic, then you can do your own searching, because there's tons of information and content out there about this. In fact, there's a book, and maybe you already own the book. The book that I'm thinking of is The Bringers of the Dawn, written by, I don't remember her name, in the 70s, the 80s, talking about exactly what the planet is experiencing right now. The shift in consciousness, or the war, or the challenge, right? The struggle between the light and the darkness, and all of that thing. Supposedly, it's all true, past history. So if you're interested in that, it's on Amazon. You can go get the book. It's not my book. I didn't write it. I want to say it's Barbara. Oh my gosh. I know someone here listening to this knows who and what I'm talking about. So Bringers of the Dawn, very interesting, fascinating, well, jaw-dropping, eye-opener. Group 4, your destiny. So as one door closes, another door opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Pass this card on. Group 4, you are experiencing a shift. A timeline shift, or a consciousness shift, or something might be affecting your mind. You might have foggy brain. This usually happens when your consciousness is being reprogrammed. So is your consciousness being reprogrammed by the Anunnaki? Do they even have that? Okay, I thought there was like no interference. They can't interfere with your free will. But what if you're a hybrid? Or what if you are an abductee? I don't know. Anunnaki is trying to get your attention. So let's get a little bit more information. Group number 4. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I had an experience once. But I was really never able to clarify or determine who they were. But they were benevolent, so, no worries. Companionship, okay, right, relationships. 7th house, Libra, shared. To me, these cards, these messages are asking you to surrender. Surrender what you think that you know, and allow your mind, your consciousness to be shifted into a higher power. This is part of your spiritual purpose, the reason why you're here on the planet. In fact, some of you might resonate with starseed, but if you resonate with starseed, I think starseeds are ones that they channel message directly for those beings of light. But many other people just believe that we're all starseeds because we originated in the stars. So everyone has a title for something, right? Group number 4, very interesting path. So what else do your spirit guides want me to tell you? Group number 4, a message you need to hear just for today. I feel like something is calling you into your higher power. Wow. And it's time for you, right, to open up and allow this shift. You can control the shift in your consciousness. You have control and power over that. You don't have to, give your energy away or surrender or sacrifice. Unless, you absolutely believe that you need to. I don't know your life plan or your purpose or your blueprint, but you do you. That's what I'm trying to say. So there is the King of Cups, formerly known as Prince. Personal, that's an inside joke. Seven of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay, there's information and specific frequencies that are waiting for you to open up to them. And maybe, honestly, some of you have already opened up and you're receiving these downloads, activations. They're also sending you emotional codes to help you with empowerment, to help you to create. So I feel like if you chose pile 4, you're a messenger. You have frequencies or messages that you're meant to be sharing with other people. And this is aligned with your destiny. But you might feel like you're going through a transition or a portal, like the end of one chapter, one door is closing, and right now you might be in this in-between WTF is happening kind of experience, but this new door is going to be opening up, and you can put yourself in the front seat of this ride, of this experience, if you so choose. Something very specific is communicating with you, guiding you, talking with you, influencing you. Wow. One more of these, please. Okay. Discover the truth. They're helping you. They're a very high vibrational frequency, so you might need to do attunements to your own frequency to raise yours, to be able to vibrate, to connect with higher consciousness. Free your mind, they say, and allow your heart to open up that connection to receive what it is that you need. So there's something here about your career, your future, your destiny, definitely, as well. The authority that you have. You have Capricorn energy here and Mars, and it makes me think that group 4, you have the opportunity to start your own business, to create your own channel, your creative channel, as a source of business for yourself, helping other people in whatever way. So I'm thinking if you chose pile 4, this has already been an idea. Maybe you've been wondering, maybe you're unemployed, maybe you're in between and you're wondering what you're going to do next. Well, your spiritual team are here trying to get you to open up and listen and follow and take action with this idea, this information, to create something for yourself, to support yourself. In many more ways, not just financial, but in all other ways too. So this is a very specific message coming through for group number 4s today, something that you needed to hear. So this is your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please do click the like button. Feel free to listen through again if you want. But I've also recently posted a bunch of other energetic shifting kind of videos, so be sure and check out my recent videos on YouTube as well. But that being said, I'm wishing you a fantastic day, and okay, what is lost can always be found. Maybe at some point you lost yourself. Are you ready to find yourself soon, or to return to yourself, or return to your truth? Ooh, curious minds want to know. Group number 4. Okay, have a good one, and I'll see you in another video.